Because Jesus had no inner desire of sin, no sinful desire, nothing to be enticed, it was impossible. Let me finish. Let me finish. You guys okay? He cannot be tempted by evil, which is why Satan failed.
This wasn't just a street debate, it was a straight-up theological whooping. In this heated exchange, Godlogic takes on a prideful Muslim speaker who ends up embarrassing himself while trying to argue that Jesus can't be God, all because he was tempted by Satan. But here's the real issue on the table. Can Jesus, being fully God and fully man, truly be tempted by evil? The Muslim man tries to use James chapter 1 verse 13 to disprove Christ's divinity, claiming that since God can't be tempted, and Jesus was tempted, then Jesus can't be God. On the surface, that might sound solid, but only if you ignore the core Christian doctrine of the incarnation. Godlogic doesn't just answer. He exposes the flaw in the argument and backs it up with scripture. Stick around, because this is one debate you don't want to miss. And hey, if this video helps you understand who Jesus truly is, drop a comment below. And if you're passionate about standing for truth in a world full of confusion, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful breakdowns just like this.
It fully. So if we go to James, we're going to see what James says. We're going to read it in this context. I got it right here, brother. So it says here, it says, let no one say when he is tempted, I am being tempted by God, for God cannot be tempted with evil.
Thank you. So the devil...
Let me finish.
So the devil...
Let me finish.
Okay, go on.
And he himself tempts no one, but each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire.
Right. So,
then desire, when it has conceived, gives birth to sin.
I've read the Bible.
And sin, well, you haven't read this part. And sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death.
No.
So God can't be tempted with evil. There's no sinful or evil desire within him. That's why the devil failed when he tried to do this with Jesus.
I agree with you.
Right,
I
awesome.
agree with you.
Good.
Yeah. My question to you is, when Jesus was on earth, you believe he was fully God and fully man. He was fully God, fully man on earth. So can God be tempted?
Yes.
But according to James,
but not by evil. Not by evil though.
Would the devil tempt good or evil? Yes or no?
He does all the time. What are you talking about?
Answer the question. Would the devil tempt to do good or evil?
He tempts to do evil, of course.
Thank you very much. So according to James,
but he's not tempted by the evil. Jesus is not tempted by the evil.
When tempted, no one should say God is tempted you. For God cannot be tempted by evil.
Oh.
Nor does he tempt anyone.
So did Jesus
my question is, was Jesus tempted by the devil when he was fully man and fully God on earth? To
answer your question fully again, Jesus had no evil in him.
I did not say
let me finish.
I asked you.
Let me finish.
Was Jesus?
Allow me to finish.
You're not going to caricature.
Let me finish.
Was Jesus?
I let you. We listened to you, bro.
No,
brother. We just listened to you.
Answer the question.
I heard your question. We listened to you, right?
Answer the question.
I let you speak already. I already speak. I let you speak. I'm showing the same respect, right? I'm showing the same respect. Okay. All right. So, was Jesus tempted by evil?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. That's why the devil failed. Because Jesus had. Let me finish answering you, brother. Look, before you think of a response, just listen to the answer. Okay. I appreciate it.
Okay.
So it's very clear what being tempted by evil means. It says, for being tempted by evil, you have in your own desires and being enticed by your own desires.
So would the devil,
and being
the devil tempt
oh my goodness, dude. Are you okay?
I know your answer.
Okay. So are you okay? Are you okay?
Go on.
It's okay, man.
I apologize.
It's all right. Yeah, everybody panics real soon. It's all good.
Oh no, I'm not sweating.
Okay, you are. Okay, good. Okay, you should call him up then. Maybe he can tell you how his beard makes him a different person.
I think they treat us the fourth person in the Trinity.
Call Libiano up. He'll tell you that Jesus is God in a sense. Yeah, you agree with him?
Not according to the Nicene.
Oh, okay. Not going to the Nicene Creed. All right. Anyway. Anyway. There's nothing to twist. All right. Let's get back on track. All right. So let's see how it defines tempting. Let's make sure you listen carefully. Okay. But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. You can only be tempted if you have your own faulty desire within in you.
100%
So
I agree.
because Jesus had no inner desire of sin, no sinful desire, nothing to be enticed, it was impossible. Let me finish. Let me finish. You guys okay? He cannot be tempted by evil, which is why Satan failed. But can God be tempted? Yes, in the sense of testing God, which is why it says in the Old Testament, you shall not put your Lord God to be tempted as you did in the wilderness. Did you know that verse? Oh, it's funny. Alright, break it down. Did you hear it? Did you hear that? It says, you shall not tempt the Lord your God as you did in the wilderness. Did it say that?
Would the devil tempt his phone?
Temptation is all around.
Would the devil tempt his phone? Yes or no? No. See, do you see? Would the devil?
Yeah, there's no response now.
This phone
has no life.
He has no response now.
No desire.
Has no
So
life.
if Jesus did not have any desire, why did Satan attempt to tempt Jesus if he had no desire?
Good question. Wait.
Notice he's not God. He's human.
Notice how brilliant. Listen. Hold on.
If the devil knew that Jesus was God,
It's my turn.
why would he go there in the first place?
Okay, you know what?
I love how you twist your own verses.
If the devil knew Jesus was God, why would you talk to them? Didn't you?
No. She's asking.
Okay, and I'm going to respond to her now, just like this. Okay. So if Jesus knew that if Satan knew that Jesus is God, why would he tempt him in the first place? Doesn't he know he's God? The same devil that challenged God in heaven and got all the angels to go against God. Wait.
There's a difference.
When Satan challenged God, did he really think he could win?
So what?
Wait. So hold on. Are we talking about the same stupid entity that challenged God as if he was going to win?
Why do you believe him?
Let me finish, brother.
Why do you believe that Jesus can be tempted?
There's a point here. I'm showing you how faulty that argument is. That it's so dumb. It's silly to ask if Satan knows that Jesus is God. Why would he challenge him? He did it before. He's doing it again. That means nothing. Now, when it comes to temptation, we already described what temptation was. You thought you were so brilliant.
I agree.
Would Satan tempt this book?
I agree.
Is that really a good example?
Yeah, Woody.
Is this book
Does he have any
conscious?
desire?
Is it conscious?
Does he have desire?
Is it conscious?
No, it's not. Does he have desire?
Oh, okay.
Does he have desire?
So therefore, let me finish now. You're bringing a point, bro.
Thank you very much.
What you're doing is called false equivocation. You brought up an inanimate object, saying, would Satan tempt this inanimate object like he tempted Jesus?
Why did I do that?
Jesus has a mind. He has a will. He has consciousness. He has awareness. So because of that,
We'll let you finish.
I appreciate it. So because of that, this is a false equivocation.
No, it's not.
So it is.
I am. Carry on.
So I need you to respond to this. Temptation is having evil desire within yourself and being able to be lured away because you have this desire in you already. Did Jesus have evil desire in him already?
Yes.
Show me the verse.
Because the devil.
Show me the verse.
Wait. The devil.
Show the verse.
No. You define.
It's okay, let him
define temptation as someone who has the desire to commit evil. Now I gave the example. He gave the definition, not me. So
can you show the verse where Jesus had that in him?
This phone doesn't have the desire to commit evil. That's why you're not going to tempt this phone. But why did the devil tempt Jesus? Because he knows Jesus is a human being who has the desire to commit sin.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I got you.
You're making my point.
I got you. It's okay. It's okay. So do me a favor, because you said yes, Jesus had evil desire within himself that he could be enticed and lured away by Satan, and so Satan tried to take advantage of that. Can you show me the verse where it says that Jesus had evil in his heart?
Because he's a human. That's why the devil.
So what? Yeah.
So are you tempted evil every day?
I am.
You're a human. You have the desire.
Well, hold on.
Does this phone have the
I'm not
desire
Jesus.
to commit sin?
I'm not Jesus.
I know you're not.
Okay.
But he's a human like you.
So show me a verse. Show me a verse.
My point is,
show the verse.
If the devil understood that Jesus is fully God and fully man on earth, and he's exempt from being desired, the Satan would not even have the thought of tempting. The devil, look, just about Adam? Why was Adam tempted? Because he had the desire to commit sin. Now, the same with Jesus Christ. The devil did not see Jesus as God because God cannot be tempted. But because the devil tempted Jesus, the devil knows that he's a human who has a desire. Now, what you're doing is eisegesis. This is what you're doing. You have your preconceived notions of this hypostatic union concept that is not in the Old Testament, neither in the New Testament. Now, first establish the evidence. My question to you is this:
well, you didn't answer mine.
The devil is the evidence that Jesus had the capacity to commit
you didn't answer the question.
He had desire. I answered the question. Does this phone have the desire to commit sin?
Okay. Hey, guys, did you? Where'd you, brother? Where'd your question? We just let you go. We just heard you go. Right? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I gotta pray.
Guys, he's about to run away now.
This is what he did. I gotta pray.
Okay. Guys, did you guys hear a verse?
Just like Jesus felt frustrated.
Y'all didn't hear a verse?
This is what he did last time.
Did y'all hear a verse? Okay. So to be clear, hold on. Let me get my point off. So we didn't hear a verse where Jesus has sinful, evil desire within himself that Satan could exploit. He didn't bring a single verse. You made a claim. Hold on. Guys, let me do it. Don't heckle him. Don't heckle him. So we didn't get a verse. Now he's saying he gave us a verse. I don't know. Maybe Allah made it appear he got a verse or something. I don't know. But I didn't hear a verse, bro. I would like to hear maybe your turn. We'll see. So hold on. You're gonna get your turn. 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 So according to what we just broke down, temptation is having an evil desire within you that you could be lured away and enticed by.
I agree.
That's what no, you don't, because you just said that Jesus has that in him, and you couldn't bring a verse. So you're just yapping now without bringing a verse. So before you do anything, bring a verse.
Knows. That's why
so guess what? So his thing is, hold on. Satan tried to tempt Jesus. He wouldn't try to tempt Jesus unless Jesus could be tempted, unless Jesus can fall to his temptation. Just like if that by that logic, Satan wouldn't challenge God unless he actually could win, huh?
Okay, so what's the difference between challenge and temptation?
Hold on. You're talking about
the difference, sir?
I'm sorry. You're not dealing with the point.
You made the claim.
Wait, you're not dealing with the point.
Nope.
You're not dealing with the point. Your point is that Satan wouldn't do certain actions unless he knows he can concede in it. He can succeed or be effective. No. That's your point. Your point.
Unless he has the potential to succeed.
Let me finish. Okay.
There you go.
So
there you go.
Is that what I just said? So all right. So when Satan rebelled against God, did he have the potential to defeat him? Hey, thanks for coming, man. Thanks for coming. Very good. Okay.
Thou shalt not tempt thy God.
So notice this. They said, of course not. They said, of course not.
Why did the devil?
They said, of course not. Hold on a second. So you guys just buried yourself. You don't know how.
Oh, I love this.
Let me explain out.
You said the devil tempt the God.
No,
and you believe that Jesus is
no. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to the point, okay? So he made the point, along with you, that Satan would not tempt Jesus unless he knew he could try to tempt him, right? Unless he had potential to succeed.
Exactly.
So Satan wouldn't do anything unless he thought that he could actually succeed in that action.
Exactly.
That's the principle. He says exactly. So I just asked you guys, could Satan have possibly defeated God?
No, that's not.
The answer is no.
Impossible.
But however, Satan challenged God as if he could defeat him.
So what's the difference between challenge and temptation?
No, here's the point. They're not getting it.
When the atheist challenge
brother,
God,
let me finish.
are they tempting God?
You're about to get it. You're about to get it. You're about to get it. No, it is. You're seeing how stupid this is.
It is.
So by this principle, Satan even does things and does actions even when he can't succeed in it.
Does God have evil desire?
No.
Right. So brother, Satan would not tempt God.
Did you just see the point?
Evil desire.
You just see the point? You just got buried. You just buried yourself.
Hold on.
You just buried yourself.
Hear him out.
He didn't let me finish.
I love your mechanism. Don't worry. Did the devil tempt or tested Jesus Christ? Yes, according to Mark chapter 1. What does that prove? That proves the devil didn't see Jesus as God. He saw Jesus as a human. Just like in Mark chapter 6 verse 4, Jesus is a prophet. Okay? Now what I'm doing is biblical interpretation.
No, you didn't. What you're doing is called biblical eisegesis.
James chapter 1 verse 13 in the light of this verse. So please don't make your man-made argument. Please substantiate substantiate that within the Bible?
Did Satan ask Jesus, if you are the Son of God, then turn these bread into
answer the question,
turn the stone into bread?
You didn't answer.
You didn't answer my question.
Yeah,
I bet you. Yeah, I know you are.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, take care. Bye, coward. Bye, bye. Bye, coward. Bye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. You're done. You're done. He's done. He's done. He's good.
Bro, I wanted to hear. I heard he's good.
Satan entered Judah and then allows his.
I hope you see what your boy did. 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 Brother, the principle of his argument failed. He said that Satan wouldn't do something that he couldn't succeed in. But yet he challenged God.
He did succeed.
That's silly.
The fact that you believe that Jesus can be tempted, that's just crazy.
How? I don't believe he can.
It's temptation and sin.
I don't believe that. That's why he did.
Pleasure speaking to you.
So lo and behold, guys, this is what we got. We got a complete runner over here. He buried himself by his own statement. He said if Satan knew that Jesus was God, he wouldn't tempt him he wouldn't try to tempt him in the first place. But the only reason why he did it is because he thought he could tempt him. Okay, so Satan wouldn't do something that he knows he wouldn't win in? So Satan, be the same Satan that was dumb enough to challenge God and act like he can take over heaven is the same dummy that tried to tempt Jesus and failed. What are these idiots talking about? Man, watch your head.